All right, all right. Think I'm just about set up here. Okay, so looks like I had enough time, or I got home in enough time to cover this, or a little bit of it. So let's go ahead and probably take a look at this tornado warning here towards Terrell County. How you doing, Max? Sorry I was keeping you waiting. Honestly, wasn't even expecting to go live, so I wasn't properly prepared. Uh-oh. So I'm kind of on a scramble here at the moment. It's been a pretty active day. I've been watching for a little bit from while I was at work on the way home. I don't even have a vehicle of my own, so I'm having to rely on other people to get me to and from. Not that they've done anything wrong, but you know, sometimes think it's a little harder to coordinate things because everyone has their own schedules. It's a tough game to play sometimes, but nonetheless, we're here. I'm rambling a lot. Okay, so it looks like we got Vince on this storm here, which is a good thing. I have volume up way too high on my phone right now, so I'm hearing a lot of delay. But anyway, I'm still on. I gotta change the screen over. Boom. All right, here we go. Sorry about that to anyone watching. But this is the current tornado warning that we have ongoing over here in Terrell County. This is slated for close to baseball size hail. It's about tennis ball size, if I remember correctly, and 70-mile-per-hour winds, along with a potential tornado. There's also 3-inch hail that's been reported just to the north of here. So this is by Train Spotters. I think this probably was Vince right here. I wonder if Brandon's over here as well. I think it's just Vince for now. But nonetheless, no? Maybe Brandon is here. No, that's Williard. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Vince has got going on here. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at his stream real quick. Don't expect to really see nothing so far. Actually, we won't take a look. I think we won't take a look. I know I'm pretty late here, so I don't expect a lot of people watching me. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already settled into other streamers for the day. See someone else here. See who this is. Yeah, okay, that's Williard. Who's this other guy? Who's this guy? This is a new face. Don Murray. No, he's not new. I've seen him before. He just jumps in every once in a while. All right, so we're looking at this storm right here. Let's go and take a look at the rotation while we're at it. Couple of different points of rotation here. Most part is pretty broad on this storm. Let's go ahead and take a look at another storm here. Let's take a look at the storm that was over towards Pecos County. Or is this a storm that was at Pecos? Yep, this is the storm. Okay, so this is the only game in town so far. And this also has a history of producing tornadoes. But so far, there hasn't been any sort of new tornado warnings as of right now. There were storms to the north that have a history of producing, but I think these have since bowed out. Oh, Brandon is out here. Okay, cool. So we got an abundance of people to watch, actually. Anyone that is just joining in today, I'm late, but I'm here. If you want to watch, feel free. If you don't want to, not gonna hurt my feelings. I understand because we are well behind schedule here. So that being said, if you are watching, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that share button. I'm gonna pull the stream up on my phone and then get this out to people. So if I'm quiet and you're looking for me, just give me a minute. Shut it, Wyatt. There's more storms to go. Just give it a minute. Okay, so here's the mesoscale discussion. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Last time, we tried it last time. It didn't work great. You have to have it. You can't look at the stream through Discord, so you kind of have to be prepared for that. If y'all want to do it, if enough of you want to do it, then I'm down for it. But if not, then we won't worry about it. Okay, so this is the area down here. Increasing convection. We're going to probably see damaging winds here. We might see a severe thunderstorm watch issued downstream of this tornado watch right now. And there could even be further intensification of this area. Right around the I-40 corridor. Okay. Oh, there's the tornado warning. Got reissued. Just as I was expecting it to. Just reissuing. There's still a decent little couplet here. It's nothing impressive. I just wanted to be here, deck on it. Getting tired of missing streams. All right. I'm going to share this to Discord real quick while I'm at it here. Anyone that is watching, whether you're part of the team or not, if you could hit that like button, that would be awesome. That being said, just give me a minute here. I'm going to go ahead and share this. Okay. I'm going to take a quick look at all these severe storm warnings that we have too. Also find it a tiny bit interesting that Vince has gone a little further south here towards 90. Towards State Highway 90. Or is it Highway 90? I'm not entirely sure about these road symbols right now. I can't really remember too quickly. But I don't know if Vince might be trying to do a hook slice or what. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and take a look at some of these warnings. Okay, let's see where the big hail is outside of the tornado warnings right now. We do have this severe thunderstorm warning over towards Scurry and Borden counties that has a tornado possible along with 70-mile-per-hour gust. So that's in the destructive category. And then, of course, with the tornado warning, we have 2-inch hail, really close to baseball size hail, and 70-mile-per-hour winds with that. So, that being said, we still got plenty of action left to go here. And plenty of storms to the south that look like they should be firing in a little bit here. At least that's what I was getting indicators off of from the HRRR. It's the first time in a long time that I've seen Brandon Kopic separate from Vince. So I guess we'll go ahead and move over to him and see what he's got going on here. Okay, we got him going now. I'm going to switch him to full for right now. He's just ahead of that main line of storms here. So we'll see if he gets anything going there. It's a heck of a view. .78-inch hail, baseball size hail. Sounds about right. It looks like it's been that kind of setup. I wonder where Brandon's going. I guess he's dealing with the windbag side of things. Towards the southern sectors where we're probably going to be seeing the most tornadic activity. This storm here looks like it's trying to bow out. And I think this might be the storm that Vince is going to latch onto in the next little bit here. So he's probably going to slice through this northern half of the storm here and try to avoid the hail core to get out ahead of it. And then he'll probably watch the storm roll in here. Storm also over here with the tornado warning has a history of 3-inch hail. So it's getting interesting out here. Well, it's been interesting out here. I'm just now getting in to cover the tail end of it again. Got a nice little bit of a ways to go here before we're out of this next watch here. Is this from today? Nope, that was from yesterday. Okay, this had a tornado possible tag. That storm's probably just going to remain a windbag. So I'm going to guess maybe Brandon's going to head south here and start to go after these storms. I try to peer into the mind of these storm chasers a little bit. I haven't done too much in the way of storm chasing, so I'm not a pro by any means. But my guess will be that's where he's going to end up going, because those storms look a lot better down there, and he should be able to catch them without too much issue. Also, I kind of want to get an idea of how fast these storms are moving, especially with the MCS here. These are moving at about 30 miles an hour, so he should be fine as far as movement's concerned. I don't think this storm's going to hold out for too long. It's strengthening. It still has plenty of strength with it. It has plenty of cloud-to-ground lightning, so it's not like it's weakening. But tornado-wise, it's still not that impressive. Couplet might strengthen. We'll see what happens with that. I mean, we have points of rotation, but it's still kind of broad. One good sign, though, is that there is points of inflow at least. If we can get a better balance of outflow to go with it, that could become interesting within the next little bit here. You actually could see a warm-up within the next week, weather and low. Yeah, it's not on the ground, Wyatt. I do see a weak rotation trying to maybe develop here. It's in an odd spot, though. It's on the north side of the storm. No problem, man. Yeah, there's no hook on it. I know. It doesn't always have to have a hook either. It can have a weak echo region, have a donut hole. This could be also one of those storms that's blowing out into a line, and those kinks in the line can happen on the front or back side of it too. So you got to watch. So you always got to watch those as well. So interesting situation for Vince here. Depending on which storm he likes more, which I really think he would like the northern storm more for right now. Maybe the southern one might evolve to where he likes it. But he could literally, with the road network as it is right now, he could literally pick between both of these storms. I don't know if that was accidental or not, but he's in a decent spot. Patience. And hopefully you don't regret those words, because just whenever you say it's going to be record cool, that's often when you get slapped in the face with heat. So I'm just going to say, careful what you wish for. If you get it, don't say I didn't warn you. Then again, I work outside, so I have no complaints with record cool, but it's still pretty warm out here. 86 with a 40 plus 50 degree dew points. It's relatively warm. You don't have to talk, Wyatt. Just watch the stream, man. I got this. I got everything under control here. If you trying to play with your friend, then just do that. I'm not worried about that one bit. Okay, so this new severe thunderstorm warning has a tag for golf ball size hail now. Hail size is slightly dropped. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the ice crystals look like in this storm. Still maxed out. We are still maxed. Mm-mm. All right, cool. Sorry about that if I muted for a second because my Alexa app was updating me about a thing in regards to some more personal matters. Stuff that doesn't need to be brought up on stream. Nothing bad, it's just personal. Not anyone's real business on here. Not trying to sound rude or anything like that though. So right now I'm just waiting to see what's going on with this storm and just what the play will be that Vince is going to do here. Because he's like literally right in between these storms, and they're not moving at a pace in which they're going to be running away from him too quickly. He should be easily be able to track it down. All right. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and look at some of these other warnings. Wait, is that Maryland? I almost want to take a look at I want to almost take a look at that setup. I mean, I saw a marginal risk over there, but didn't really expect too much to come of it. What about that? In fact, if I remember correctly, if I can find the warning again, I thought I saw 1.5-inch hail. Oops. Click the tornado warning. Oh, come on. I'm not going to click it. More or less want to read it. Don't want to go to the storm. You're just tuning in for the first time today. We're watching some storms that are firing off in Texas here with severe potential. We have one tornado warning right now for this storm. The storm also has a history of producing tornadoes back in Pecos County. And now we're watching this eventually start to evolve here towards more of a MCS type system, or maybe even a little bit of a miniature little squall line. Tornado potential seems to be ceasing just a little bit here, but there are still points where we could see rotation in the meantime, so there's still going to be a warning on it for the next little bit here. Eventually, I do see this one expiring, but this new storm to the south also looks interesting, which we might end up seeing that one take over in the next little bit here. There's no TOR risk over in Maryland. Storm over here that Vince is going on. I think he's going to commit to the southern storm here. This northern storm doesn't look as impressive. Okay. So now this storm has a tornado possible tag on it. That's interesting. think it was for that point of rotation that was a little further to the north here. It's okay. Oh, you're not moving out of Texas now. I don't know if that's good or bad. Which one do you prefer? Texas or where you were going to be moving to? Yeah, there's still a little bit of a rotational coupler here on that north side. It's so weird. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Either way, I hope you enjoy that. I haven't been on a vacation in a long time. I just really thought about that. Not going to get into that story. It's been a long time. Either way. So we'll probably start watching this storm over here a little bit more now. How close is this to the Mexico border? Wow, it's actually very close. Almost wish I could see a radar site in Mexico. See just what's going on to the south of this. Wouldn't be surprised to see a couple extra storms further south of the border. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, yeah. I figured you would want to stay where you are, considering how many friends you probably have made over there. Yeah, and I also understand you wanting to keep it on the light side with it being more personal. So, obviously, I'm not going to make you go into detail here. Oh, new point of rotation here just on the southwest flank here that's looking a little bit more textbook now. So, we could be seeing some things start to develop here now. I called it. I figured down the line this could potentially evolve into a thing. Shoot, really at this point, I'm just happy I got to even cover anything at all today. Switch back over. Vince is in Sanderson. That's a big town. Well, thankfully that storm's moving away from it. And thankfully the storm isn't imminently going to produce a tornado. Maybe down the line it'll get a warning. But thankfully, this isn't immediately going to produce. It's forming that tail end. We'll probably start to see a hook form within the next 5 scans, maybe less. I guess Vince might be waiting to do a hook slice because he sees how it's developing here. I wonder if he.
I'll keep it active. I haven't had a radar update in like.
Terrell is also a huge also a huge city. We'll go ahead and take a look at that in just a second there. So trying to go off of what I see on Vince's stream here. I can
We'll give it a bit here before we make any decisions.
Can't really see too much right now. So not going to be a real point in watching at the moment. But I'm going to guess he's waiting on this backside to develop here. Let's go ahead and look for Terrell. See Mofita, Dryden, Shaw. Where's Terrell at? Because I can't see it from this vantage point. Oh, it's Terrell County. Oh yeah, I mean we've been following Terrell County. This is on the southern side of it, I'm gonna guess. Hmm. Find that interesting. Is Vince retreating back to the west or north? I wonder what this play is going to be that he's trying to go for. I'm still a little bit perplexed by that. Little inflow notch here. So this tornado warning could continue for just a little bit longer, but I don't expect it to maintain. Plenty of lightning with this storm. Also plenty of hail with this storm, so that kind of coincides with one or the other. Usually when you end up getting large hail with the thunderstorm, there usually tends to be a ridiculous amount of lightning, because hail is usually a good indicator of lightning because those ice crystals bumping up against each other create charges higher up in the atmosphere as well. So that's a lot of energy in that thunderstorm. Terrell gas plant at 6:20. So another 9 minutes. Storm's moving at about 30 miles an hour, so have a little bit of time to react. Hang on a minute. I might have to step away from it. I'm trying to figure out just what the heck that noise is. It's my first time hearing this from my house ever, so I might need a moment. What the heck? Sorry about that. Apparently, my sister was ordering off of DoorDash, and I was trying to help her get that settled. So I apologize for that long wait. So they've extended this tornado warning here from the looks of it. Thanks for holding everything down while I was away. They extended this tornado warning here off to the east here, so we still have a radar indicated tornado. Winds have dropped below 50 miles an hour. Still looking at tennis ball size hail. And tornadoes moving at 30 miles an hour. This now has been extended into Crockett County now until 7 p.m. Central. That's still at the moment the only tornado warning that we have. Still waiting to see how this storm to the south of it is going to evolve. And then, last but not least, we're looking at this squall line that's begun to develop here, along with this MCS. I'm going to guess Brandon is going to be... He's probably going to be sticking with the squall line here, since it'll have 70 mile per hour winds, or maybe he might even call it. I don't know. Hard to say right now. Looks like he's got a pretty good view of the leading edge of it. It looks like a pretty impressive shelf cloud right here, maybe. It's kind of hard to tell from this vantage point, though, currently. He's also trying to outrun it.
I don't know why the app doesn't load on my phone all of a sudden.
Don's finally out? Who's Don?
Oh, of course, I definitely. Hurricane chasing is one of my favorite things to do.
But pretty much that was just a quick overview of what we have going on here. Earlier today, there were several tornado reports over here towards Hobbs and Seminole here. Over towards Clovis and, Don Murray. Yeah, but of course he has the red circle of death on there, so you're not going to be able to see much from him. Seen Don and Williard, they're out today. It was a pretty good setup, so we were probably going to have a few chasers out here today at the very least. But yeah, Don and Williard are staying pretty far behind from the looks of it here. They just don't seem to have the setup to keep an indicator of their signal. I'm wondering if this cell splitter could eventually cause this storm to really develop too. Because honestly, with the way the radar looks here, especially towards southwestern Texas, this kind of reminds me of what the HRRR was showing me earlier. Hate that I got on here so late. I'm not gonna lie. Wish I could have got home sooner, but work kind of stopped me a little bit. See what this is doing here. We got 2-inch hail with this storm here. If this storm splits off and holds itself together, it may have a chance to thrive in this environment. Hard to say at the moment. So probably going to be hanging out here for a good bit. Also trying to take a look at mesoscale discussions wherever applicable. So it's going to hold out for 9 minutes. I think they're going to reissue that one. It looks like it's on a slightly better trend at the moment. Have to take a look at the velocity to know for sure. But that storm's looked better than it's been over the last couple of scans here. This storm looks like it's got an increasing damaging wind potential here. Although there are a couple areas of rotation that are there. It's a little bit odd where it's positioned. But there still could be a little issue with that. may produce like a small landspout tornado at the moment. Like I said, one promising sign for this storm producing a tornado, though, is the fact that it has those winds going towards the radar, which is indicative of inflow right now because it's going from a west to east motion, or more of a west to east motion. And the storm is going to the east, so there's some promise to that, and same with this storm behind it. Contingents is probably at work. I don't know what Baconator's up to at the moment. Love to see them too. Would love to see them. If there's more of us, maybe we could do the voice chat thing, but to do it the way we were trying to do it yesterday, I don't think that was going to work anyway. But we're in the early part of this stream. We could go a while based off of how things are going right now, because storms are probably still going to be firing for a little bit. Like towards South Texas in particular, there's a lot of instability. Ooh, that rotation's starting to increase with this southern storm now. So business is picking up here. It's that one of those shapes that contingent seems to like here especially. But if this does develop here, we could see some things start to pop off here. Also, it's good, Wyatt. It is good. I might switch over to the St. Angelo radar now, since we're starting to get towards the edge of this one. Should get a decent look at it from there. Come on. Yeah, definitely do so. Definitely take a look at our Discord. That Wyatt is being so nice to show you guys. Okay, so actually the St. Angelo radar is not giving as good of a picture as I thought it would. I'm going to switch back. Also, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button too. Do as many updates as possible. What is going on here? Why is the command not working? Oh, man. Let me try a thing. I'm going to grab my phone real quick and try and switch over, get that working. Why is it not working? Haven't changed any commands, I know that much. Huh. Streamlabs did have a bug earlier when I was trying to adjust some things, so maybe that still is ongoing. I mean, it was weird though, because I was able to readjust the widget when I got an extra sub today, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Wow. Let me try something else while I'm on stream here. If anything changes, of course, we're going to jump onto that. Yeah, definitely is looking like Brandon Kopic is going to stay with that line of storms, or we might just call it a night. he would have to blast pretty far down to the south, and I just don't think he's not going to have enough time to get there, or he just isn't going to be able to for whatever reason. These guys log a lot of miles, so he most likely could be tired because he wasn't out here for the last couple of chases. So if he may have came from home, wherever that may be, he could be pretty drained. But who knows? Anything can happen. He still could jump down on this. I doubt it, though, for right now. Dang it. What's going on with Discord here? So got that little inflow notch here. This storm's off to the west of this one. It's trailing, isn't looking as good right now. I think this storm right here might very well take over, because I think this storm also could be getting undercut by the storm that's forming on the tail of this one. Don't say that just yet. Even with the tornado warnings, you still have to remember these storms do occasionally get up to about 70 mile per hour gusts. So we can't sleep on that just yet. Because eventually the thinking is that this is going to eventually grow into a squall line with damaging wind potential. Okay, so let me work on trying to get this command setup working for you. Tornado warning canceled. Let's see if they reissue it, because it did have decent rotation on it still at one point. Let's go ahead and look at the most recent scan here. It's become a little more broad, but I do think they might put a tag for damaging winds on this, though. This little area right here looks like it's pretty strong. We gotta be pretty close to 60 miles per hour at this point. Yep, there it is, 60.4, 62. Oh, this next scan looks a lot weaker. Yeah, they're not gonna reissue that one. It's gonna be all about this storm right here, and this storm may not even hold out well with that. Still pretty strong winds with this right here, but this is actually outside the warning box. See what the storm to the south is doing. They have 50 mile per hour winds on it on that one. That last scan it was showing 60, but now it's dropped back down. That's probably why they're a little hesitant to go back up to 60 on it. Still looks like it's a big hail producer though, so that severe thunderstorm warning isn't going anywhere. But this is an interesting little feature right here though. I'm eager to see what they do with this one. I'm very eager to see what they do with this one. One in Pedro's up to 70. I'm going to guess Pedro County. Oh, Pecos. I mean, you typed Pedro, so I just read what you typed, okay? This storm off to the southern flank here also looks really interesting. I'm going to guess Vince is kind of playing on the dry line a little bit. Oh. Gotta love autocorrect. A useful tool until it's not needed. Get that off of there for now. But both of these cells look very interesting. So I'm going to be watching these two in particular. This storm seems like it's holding up pretty well, though, despite being in an environment where it could get undercut. But yeah, this storm is looking better and better with each scan here. It's not a classic supercell, but it could very well be on its way to doing or becoming just that. So we'll just keep an eye on this little cluster of storms here, and we'll see what happens next. Kind of nasty. All four of these, really. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. This storm has a lot. These storms are putting out a lot of lightning. I wonder what the hail's looking like. I'm also wondering what the rainfall looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at that in just a little bit here. Wonder where Max went, by the way. He was here he was here like at the start of the stream, but I haven't seen him since. This storm's probably just now starting to develop its hail core right here. All three of these have a pretty well developed hail core at this point. Starting to get on the higher end of the scale with this one. Rest of these are maxed out, so we know that they're likely producing hail. I guess Vince is just waiting to see which one he's going to jump on. Because both of them look like they have a lot of promise. I think he may go after this one that's closer to him, if the road allows him to do so. That's going to be my guess there. Get this thing off there again. Just what is Brandon trying to do here? I think he could still be trying to. Is there a chance he still could be trying to blast south? Or is he done? I'm kind of side-eyeing what he's doing here. Because someone like Brandon's a very crafty chaser from what I've seen. Oh, no, he's done. Or no, he's not. He's going to the gas station. I thought he was in a hotel awning, but then I saw the pumps. I think he could still end up dropping south.
All right, now we can go.
Sunoco NASCAR fuel. Sorry, I'm a NASCAR fan. Just had to do it. Alright, so let's see. What is he going to do here? Probably find out in the next little bit here. Up to 8 likes now. Let's see if we can get up to 10. Obviously, we'd love to get them more than that, but I'll take what I can get. If we can get up to 10, that would be awesome. So if anyone is just tuning in or has been watching for a little bit and you haven't done so, make sure you're hitting that like button. Hopefully you guys are enjoying so far. It hasn't been crazy, which is a good thing. Nonetheless, though, I think this is a mesoscale discussion that just got issued. Yep. Brand new meso discussion. Probably for this cluster of storms here. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I know. I just don't have a way to do that right now. I would love to be able to. It's nothing that I mind doing. It's just trying to find a proper thumbnail, because the ones that I have or the ones that I make, I just don't feel like they're sufficient enough. So, and then on top of that, I'm having to do stuff on the fly here. An editor. An editor is probably going to require money that I do not have right now. That's the problem. I'd love to get that going, but right now I just don't have it. Okay, so we have plenty of. Hang on a second. All right, I'm back. Okay, surface dew points overspread by 7.8 laps. Okay. If supercells remain discrete with this setup, we still could have a few tornadoes, but this is eventually going to evolve into an MCS. Okay, so I have a few ideas about the setup as far as maybe Streamlabs is concerned. I'm willing to talk about that on Discord. But that'll probably be after the stream tonight, depending on how much longer we're on for, because we're probably not going to be on past 10, most likely, my time. Because really, unless these two storms here really do something, you want to call really bad, don't you? Well, let's see what the other guys do. If we can't do it today, maybe we could do it tomorrow. Depends. Because I want that to be a discussion that all four of us, the four main guys, have. Ooh, look at this hail core over here. Hold on a minute. Oh, my goodness. It still has a good inflow notch on it, too. So that tornado warning may not be expiring just yet. Or may just be extended off to the east here. Oh, you can't today? Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah, I think text is probably going to be the easiest way. Because I don't want to just video call somebody while in the middle of work or whatever they're dealing with in the day. That's one thing. But look at this reflectivity on radar, man. Holy. We're nearly maxed out on that hail core here. 75 dBz on this. Sheesh. The max out with this little blue core is about 78. So there's some big time moisture in there. Which means this storm has a really strong updraft to be making that kind of return on radar. So, I mean, the updraft is strong. It's just, I just don't think that that something's stopping this from producing. It may be having an outflow trouble here, most likely. Down to 4 people watching. We'll stick around and watch this for about at least another hour, if not longer. And then we should be good after that. go ahead and take off the little scope here. And here goes the storm to the south having issues with outflow. I think Vince is probably thinking of calling it here. I think a lot of these guys have seen what they've needed to see for the day. Quite a few tornadoes over here towards Fort Stockton, though. But as of right now, though, I think the tornado threat may start to diminish here within the next little bit. We still have a little bit of outflow on the southern flank here that could meet up with some of this moisture and force a quick spin up. I don't expect this to be a long-lasting tornado, if it does end up doing so. Still has that little notch here as the hook. Most likely going to be rain wrap, but that rain could be choking that updraft off too towards that southwestern side of the storm where everything is set to happen. Probably watch a few more severe thunderstorm tags as well. Watch for the destructive severe thunderstorm tags. And then after that, we'll probably see what happens next here. Severe thunderstorm warnings in Philadelphia. Wow. Looks like that was hitting slight risk criteria more so than it has been marginal, if you ask me. Because those are some pretty, those severe thunderstorm warnings were containing a lot of counties there. Poor contingents, it's going to stay off to his west by a good bit. Who knows, maybe he wants to see a severe setup. They might see one down the line. But we'll probably hear about it first before I could even get to it, most likely, knowing him. Back up to 7 here. Okay. So we're still waiting to see what happens with this storm here. I'm thinking we're probably going to see the end of the tornado threat within the next little bit here, if this doesn't do anything soon, which it doesn't seem organized to do so. What are you going to do? What are you doing with Photoshop? What are you going to make? Or what are you thinking of making? Man, that makes me want to try to edit this guitar cover I've been trying to set up. Oh, whoa. They pulled the trigger on it now? They should have pulled the trigger on that a while ago. It's not even as impressive now. I need to make a custom logo myself. I mean, the lightning photo that I caught years ago, I mean, it's cool, but I need to kind of create something. But I don't exactly know what I want right now, so that's the only problem I got. This storm doesn't even look that impressive. Let's see what velocity looks like. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Yeah, thanks, contingents. I didn't know you were live even though you announced it. Man, I'm just kidding. What's up, man? Good to have you here. Hey, Jay. Still interested in that hurricane. You want to know what happened? This morning, though, I wasn't able to get my video up because I tried to upload it. Some things went wrong, and it uploaded before I could finish editing it to YouTube somehow, and I ended up having to delete it. And I couldn't get a copy file to edit while I was at work. So, yeah, this morning was kind of wacky. Didn't go right. Oh, yeah, I noticed you got thunderstorms. And actually, interestingly enough, contingents, it's it seems like, whoa, hold the phone. We might have to talk about that later in a minute. We'll talk about the storms over in your area in just a minute. Look at this. The storm looks like crap on reflectivity, but velocity, man, holy. Let's go ahead and take a look at this here. Oh, baby. I'll have to catch up with you on that in a minute, Jay. I'm sorry. Man. Some pretty strong inflow at the very least. And there's a tiny little area right there. We're getting up to about 59 with the outflow. So the gate is actually pretty strong with this. This could be dropping a tornado here, actually. Yeah, Vince, I think, is done for the day. Because I'm pretty sure he would have win after this. Yeah, Vince is done. Dang. I guess he's seen all he's needed to see for the day. So be it. So this is heading towards Highway 90 here, it looks like. We could be very well seeing a tornado on the ground here. Let's go ahead and look at the correlation coefficient here. Okay, so nothing there on this scan. So nothing down at the moment. This thing looks like absolute slop on reflectivity though. But the thing is, even though it looks like slop on reflectivity, okay, maybe not that bad. We're going to also take a look at this other tornado warning, see if this is still ongoing. I think we're probably going to have this tornado warning drop off in a bit here. All right, so now let's catch back up here. Sorry about that, you two. I meant to, seeing that couplet kind of caught me by surprise there. I mean, on radar, this thing's kind of been sloppy at best. Looks like you answered his question, Jay. We're going to just stay on velocity product here and just take a look at it. But, okay. Okay. Pronostica una temporada normal. Yeah, okay, so basically you're asking about a normal hurricane season? Yeah. That's about right. A near normal hurricane season would be about 14 storms. We're seeing forecasts for about 13 to 14. What really bums me out is that on the video that I made earlier today, if things would have gone right, that would have been mentioned on there, but everything went wrong. And one other thing to note with that, Jay, and this is important to remember, just because we're expecting a near average hurricane season does not mean that nothing's going to happen. What needs to be always remembered is that it only takes one storm for one season to be rememberable. In fact, really, if you think about it, there were only 2 really impactful storms last year. It was a pretty slow season. But if I've said the name Fiona and Ian, a lot of people will remember that. So yes, last year was a perfect example of that. Okay, new radar scan came in, so I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this while I'm at it. Weak echo region. All right. Thanks for covering that for me, contingents. All right, so we're good now until the next radar scan. In the meantime, question, what were you saying about the thunderstorms in your area? Or Betty, I think I was trying to talk about something over towards the northeast today. Did they upgrade that to slight risk actually? Because there was there was a marginal risk towards the mid-Atlantic, and I've been seeing a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings over there. So were there any upgrades, or did they just keep it at marginal? Mm. Are there any warnings near you? Like severe thunderstorm warnings, anything like that? What are you thinking of this donut hole, by the way? You think this could drop something? I mean, it has some pretty strong velocities on it. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to make it that far to you. Or I didn't think it was going to maintain any kind of intensity towards you. It was just going to be regular or garden variety thunderstorms. But we are getting into your season over there. If you're going to have a season, this will be the time. And there is a little bit of a warm up going on over there. Not a major one, but just enough one where maybe if the flow is right from the Atlantic, you could get something. Right now, it's just kind of hard to tell. Yep, exactly. So if we're going to see something, it's going to pretty much be within the next month or so. Okay. Mm. Dang. One tornado. Hey, contingents, can you handle that one? Because I'm able to translate some of it, but not enough. It's like it's broken for me right now. Like I can't translate it fully. Not yet. I probably would need a few more months to learn because I'm having to study it all by myself all over again. But thank you, though, Jay, for motivating me to relearn or kind of brush up on my Spanish. Not like I was ever fluent in it, but I said eventually I would try to get fluent in it, and this is kind of motivating me to try to do so again, especially to appeal to more of the Spanish-speaking viewers. I think that'd be pretty cool to be able to interact in that manner. Also, where'd Wyatt go? Contingent shows up and then Wyatt disappears. Uh-oh. Jay, don't do that. Oh, God. Is Streamlabs going to work today? Or is it not? Because it hasn't been working. Maybe it'll spare you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I think Streamlabs is behaving today, or it's just not working. So you're safe to do that, but don't do that every stream, because apparently, like, there's a limit to the amount of emotes you can put in chat. I didn't even set it up that way. Like, randomly, it'll just do it. Hope it doesn't backlog this stream and just be like, okay, this person's going in timeout. This person's going in timeout. If a tornado does drop from this, though, by the way, it's probably going to end up lifting pretty quickly, because I do see a surge of outflow on the southern flank of this. Probably going to take over in just a bit here. Yeah, tornado videos can be pretty wild. Question is, where were you seeing those? Were those from today? Because I wasn't able to be on. I was at work. Trabalhar. Or trabalhar. See what I'm saying? My Spanish is still junk. I used to be so much better at it. I don't even know why they have this tornado warning still. This should have been expired by now. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, that's about to go. This is going to be the main one left. And really right now, with these severe thunderstorm warnings to the south, I'm not seeing a whole lot that's really impressive at the moment. Probably going to shift a little bit more towards a damaging wind threat further to the north. I think a lot of people are going to start to hop off of these within the next hour or so. As far as storm potential is concerned, I do think, okay, looks like Brandon's getting back into the action here. I think Vince is over it for today. Oh, he's asking about tornadoes in northern Mexico. If only I could get info within Mexico. There's no radar sites I can look at over there. That really sucks. And I would think that maybe some of the U.S. radars would be able to cover just a tiny portion of that. Answer to that's no. Oh, New Mexico. Sorry about that. Like I said, my Spanish is crap. It's been far too long, and I'm far too rusty. Not like I was ever fluent at it to begin with, like I said before. All right, well, one thing came to fruition today that I was calling on, and that was the new severe thunderstorm watch towards Abilene. So we'll see what ends up happening with this. This extends all the way up into the Panhandle towards Wichita Falls. Oh, we even got a little bit of Oklahoma in the action here. Even got Lawton in here. Okay. So to whoever is still watching, we're sitting at 7 people, which isn't bad. We are currently sitting with 1 tornado warning and a multitude of severe thunderstorm warnings over the Texas area. There's also other various marginal risk areas that have severe thunderstorms possible there as well. Tornado warning that we have is over in Valverde County, Texas. And then we're also looking at severe thunderstorms in New Mexico, also Philly, and then actually we also got a few in New Jersey as well too. Main point of interest that we're covering tonight is going to be over towards Texas, where there's a risk for tornadoes. But mainly, we're going to see this transition into a damaging wind event later tonight, within the course of the next couple of hours, actually. So, for the most part, we're probably going to be on for at least another hour, maybe two, to cover everything going on here. And then after that, the severe weather threat kind of drops off over the course of the weekend, which is going to be good. Then we'll be also keeping an eye on on what is now Tropical Storm Arlene in the Gulf. Not expected to affect anyone in the U.S., but Cuba does look like it's in the line of fire, however, unfortunately. We do expect the storm to fortunately weaken, though, however, and down the line, that's going to be something that we'll be talking about over the next 12 to 24 hours here. Yeah, of course you would say that, contingents. But yeah, I'm with it. I'm with them too on that one. But no issues there. Lift the block. What? Wait, what? Did I miss something? I'm just kidding. But I'm kind of wondering if we should do like a video discussion, or maybe even a live stream with a video discussion on the tropical storm. Oh, now you want to come back on? Why? I was just asking about where you went like 30 minutes ago. Contingent shows up. It's like, oh, okay, hey, I'm going to get off of here and sneak away for a minute. Jerk. I'm just kidding. Eating. That's something I wish I could do right now, to be honest. You're lucky I'm nice enough not to chew into my mic on stream. Maybe one day I might do that, especially since Baconator always brings up mukbangs and whatnot. Mukbang stream. No, I'm not doing that. It's so awkward. Not yet, at least. I'll tell you what, if we really want to go there with a whole mukbang stream, 30 likes and I'll do it. 30 likes. And no fake accounts either. Wyatt. Nor contingents. Or not contingents, but Baconator. I think contingents is probably the more chill one out of the three of us. So you actually want to see a mukbang that bad? So you want a mukbang that bad? You would want to hear me chewing my food into the mic and all. Oh, okay. But you said no promises. Okay. We get it. You don't want to hear that. But you said no promises. And this is why the whole stupid things we've said in stream needs to stay up, is because of stuff just like this. Because especially in the early days where this channel is a lot slower, these days are going to be memorable. Even while I'm looking at a tornado warning right now. Not necessarily a threatening tornado warning, but this storm's holding out a little bit, though. I'm not going to lie. It's a nice little shear line, though, that's developed here. It's nothing that's like going to make me think that there's going to be immediately something on the ground. The storm does look like it's doing a decent job of maintaining itself for a little bit. Hey, we got up to 11 people for just a second. Come back. I'm just kidding. No, I actually do come back. I would appreciate that. But we're up to 10 likes, though, too. It's awesome. Hey, up to 11. Definitely appreciate everybody who is hitting that like button and subscribing, too, man. Appreciate you all for being here. More or less just watching these storms here in Texas. I really don't think this one's going to have a good chance of producing a tornado. I think this is trying to congeal into an MCS now. I actually think he might be watching it on just one, actually, for once. If he is, then great. That's even better. But I swear, if I will start laughing if he comes up with the "no, don't do it" channel just cause he'd do that. He'd probably do that to us just cause. Okay, so in the meantime, is this still producing? Oh, all right, man. I'll see you in a little bit here. All right, so I'm seeing 2.5 inch hail still on this storm with 70-mile-per-hour gust, but I think the likelihood of that's kind of dropping off there. Might see that severe thunderstorm want to get downgraded just a little bit because this did have the destructive tag earlier. Could reconsolidate and reorganize to produce more damaging ones down the line, especially now that it has a history of it. This little line of storms here towards the southern end of it, we still could see a spin up. But we're going to probably start to see an uptick in damaging winds and probably more destructive severe thunderstorm warning tags in just a little bit here. The storm that's closest to the town right now would be, well, really none of these at the moment. All of these are staying at pretty rural areas for the most part. This severe thunderstorm may reach Hackleberry Crossing or Hackberry Crossing in Pandale, but it may end up skirting to the north, just to the north of it. Next towns in the line for this tornado warning will be Mavaldo, Loisier, and Pumpville. The storm's practically right on top of you, but it's moving at about 30 miles an hour, so you have at least a couple minutes to get to your safe spot. Pumpville, you have time, and then also Osman, you have time. And pretty much anyone on the Highway 90 area, just to the east of where I thought I saw pretty much to the east of Pumpville and Osman. You have to be watching this pretty closely here. Yeah, I figured. If you were, then cool. If you weren't, it's okay. But hey, to get to 11 likes organically, I will take that gladly. I will take that. Even if I got up to get up to 11 is nice, especially for coming onto these storms late. So I will take what I can get. Ah, I knew you were going to do that. I'm disappointed in you. You really had to name it No? That's my question. Did you really have to name it No? You troll. That's not how I want to do it. That's not how I want to do it. I'm not desperate to get up to 400 like that. I want to earn my way to 400. If you rob me of that, I'm actually going to be pissed. I appreciate you wanting to help. I really do, though. But that's not the way you want to do it. No. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I appreciate you doing that, but I want to earn it. I want to feel like I earned it. I don't want it just, handed to me. That's just me. I mean, really, if in order for me to continue to get there, I just have to make the content better over time, and having you guys around to help will probably help me get there. Because you guys do a lot for me, and I appreciate it. Did a lot more than what I was expecting to. I was just expecting you guys to kind of pop up on stream. I didn't expect you guys to be like for real, down for me like that. And for that I say thank you a lot. I know it sounds sappy, but that's just the truth. So don't do that. So I mean, yeah, but the extra accounts that you have, I mean, I appreciate it. If you want to sub to it, you can, but at the end of the day, I want to earn it. If you feel I have, then go ahead. But we don't need to make 1,000 accounts to get to 1,000 subs here, so yeah. We really just need to find a better way to appeal to the audience, so to speak, I think. But still, nonetheless, whether it's 100 people watching, maybe 7, I'll take it. Hey, there's Baconator. The gang's just about all here then. Now we're just looking for Max here. I don't know what Kyle's up to. Well, technically, we would need to make what is it? 500 and something accounts in order for you to do that anyway. So that's probably a lot more than you want. That's probably a little bit much. And I wouldn't even want you to do that. I would feel bad. It's good to have you here, though, by the way, Baconator. We're up to 9 people watching, folks. No. We are not doing that. That's not how I want to earn 1,000 subs. That's not how I want to earn too many subs in general. Oh, snap. Brandon's bonsaiing towards the squall line here. Oh, snap. I saw him drive away, and now he's just, doing a whole bonsai charge on this. He really is going for this. Oh, you can see the dust from the outflow, too. This is cool. This is really cool right here. He is full on bonsai charging this account. He's bonsai charging this squall line. That is awesome. No! Oh, man. Why? I was getting to the good part here. I mean, this is towards a part of the line that isn't severe thunderstorm. So I don't think this is necessarily stupid. Anyway, don't squabble over that. Let's not squabble over anything. But that being said here, what do you guys think of Brandon over here just bonsaiing this whole squall line here, getting into the rain? I mean, this part of the storm doesn't have a severe thunderstorm warning, and I'm actually going to look at reflectivity here. Or not reflectivity, but velocity here. I don't think he's in a super dangerous part of the storm. He's just saying, the heck with it, I'm bored. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm not in position to chase any tornadoes. Yeah, Bacon just came on just a second ago. Bacon just jumped on here a second ago. Yeah, none of these winds are up to severe criteria, so he's safe. What is another weird lie, contingents? Oh, he has the orange circle of death right now. Can we not right now, please? Contingents, can we not right now? Can we not do this on stream? Please. Please. I mean, I kind of get it, but not on stream. Please and thank you. Oh, he's in the rain now. Oh, it's one of those kinds of days. No, Wyatt, he's frustrated with some things. He's frustrated with things, and I can relate to how that feels, so let's not do that, all right? Or maybe I can say, shut up, both of you. I really don't want to do that. I'm trying to be respectful to both of you. But as an adult, you kind of need to... Daggone it. I can't keep his stream up to save my life. What do you mean ego deflation? Oh, it's been that kind of day. That's what you mean. Well, I've had plenty of days like that recently, so I can relate. Really kind of sucks when it gets like that. Arg. But yeah, Wyatt, you'll understand more when you get older what he's referring to, because I actually get it. Oh God! Hey, I didn't tell you to shut up. I was told both. Well, I mean, good gosh. No, we are not doing the weird towns trivia. Well, actually, go ahead. You know what? Screw it. You guys go ahead and look up weird towns again. I don't care. You already used that. The trio is here. The terrible trio has arrived. Things are gonna get really wacky. Why did you delete his comment, or did he delete that? Or did you delete that, Baconator? But yeah, if y'all want to do the weird towns thing again, go for it. Wyatt, you know who can answer to your drunk with power movements, right? It's none other than yours truly. Don't make me put you in the scope here. If you time out Baconator again, I'm gonna time you out. I'll have you in the scope. Whoa, what? Why not town? Put him in the ball. Contingents. Why? Why? Oh, hello. If only I had a radar that would go a little further to the south right now, that'd be great. But either way, this looks wild from this radar's vantage point. Contingents, could you see if there's any other radar site I could look at this from? Bacon level. Oh, do a weird town in Kansas. All right, Wyatt. You got to do it. You got to look up a crazy town in Kansas. I'm sure there's plenty of them. There should be. Wait, what? Hang on a minute. This has a confirmed this had a confirmed tornado actually. I was right. This was towards Dryden, 10 miles to the south-southeast. No, I figured. All right, well, since he's making them up, you can make one up, Contingents, if you want. Oh, the heck with it. Just make up a bunch of towns. I don't care. Wyatt, stop timing me out, Kansas. What county is that in, Baconator? What county is that in? If you're going to make up stupid town names, then you're going to have to make up the county name too. Please, for the love of God, county. Elmo, Kansas. It only is stupid if Elmo's their mascot. Because Elmo actually used to be a common name, or Elmore. That's actually my late grandfather's name. Henry, shut up, Kansas. All right, we're going to have to change states up. All right, so we have an observed tornado here and also tennis ball size hail still. That honestly kind of is awkward. The handful of times I do call you Henry, it's by accident actually. This still has a tornado on the ground probably. So you do an MMA. If you were to like walk into the cage, what would they call you? Yeah, I'm about to. But when I looked on CC, it wasn't impressive. But look, we're actually outside of the radar ring. So it's kind of hard to tell what's going on with it when I look at CC. Let's see what we got, though. See what I'm saying? Like, because we're outside of the radar ring, it's going to be kind of hard to pick up on. The storm looks like it's taking a slight right turn. Yeah, see what I'm saying, though. We're too far away from the radar to really make good use of it. Fart, Texas. Wow. That's your state, what? The sad part is, I wouldn't be surprised if there was actually one named Fart, Texas. That actually seems plausible. No. we we there's no towns in the U.S. named after me. That much I can guarantee. You know what the funny thing is? Chairman, Texas, and Wyatt, Texas, are actually plausible. In fact, Bacon, Texas, is quite plausible, but yeah, Ty, Texas ain't gonna happen no time soon. And even then, I don't even think I would want it to happen. Wait, climb. Oh my. And that's in my. Wait, I think I actually have heard of that. Where is it? You're gonna have to like send a link and let me see that because there's no way. Climax, Georgia. Oh my gosh. Are they showing a better picture though? That's the thing. Because earlier I was trying to show it. I was trying to show a good picture from that radar, but I think I was a little too far away at the time. Is it good now though? Bruce Ty. Why are you trying to compare me to Bruce Wayne? Wait, what? Why? What is that supposed to be, dude? Daggone it. Get that off of there. Who paid you to do that? Meow, Texas is plausible. Yeah, CC is pretty much useless. No, you just probably just delete Wyatt from existence. No, Wyatt's gonna delete the message. Baconator's so salty right now. Oh gosh. Okay, so I guess I have to leave this. Okay. Well, Wyatt, he makes a very good point. So, unfortunately, with that being said, I was going to leave it between your two fellow mods here, but they have already spoken, so I'm sorry, man. You're going to have to catch these. You're going to have to catch the work. Don't wiggle your eyebrows. Boom. If he times you out and I see it, then I'm going to get him. KSJT, was that the one I was just on? Not for long. Uh-oh. Now you're open season to the rest of them. Get him. Get him, Baconator. Oh, he already did. He's like, okay, I've been waiting for this moment. All right, but where is KSJT at, though? That's my question. Jeez. Wyatt's going to go on to no, don't do it. I'm going to call it now. That's the San Angelo site? I don't want to scroll too far into that area. I'm gonna guess St. Angelo is the one that's on here. Okay, 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 okay. Well, okay, that okay. Yeah, that was the radar site I was just on. Yeah, Baconator, go ahead and get your payback, man. Go ahead and get your payback. Wait, so then that. Wait, what is this one? He's gotta get his payback. That's only fair. But yeah, San Angelo, that was what I was on. That was St. Angelo. Yeah, I was on St. Angelo, dude. But it's not like I really got to see like any sort of real CC drop on that anyway, so no, now I'm on K no, now I'm on KDFX, but no, I was on St. Angelo the whole time, man. Okay, Chuck. Okay, Chuck. Dang it, I can't ever pronounce his last name. It's the dude that used to play. It was the lead guitarist and the vocalist of the band Death. But no, wasn't there. Telling you. Well, maybe I was on Odessa. Nah. No. What money, dude? It's rent week. In fact, rent's tomorrow, so no, we are not putting money on it. Win or lose, no matter how confident I may be. Rent first. I will deal with you later. What? Trombone Shorty? I have no idea who that is. If you want me to deflate your ego further, I could call you a weenie. How about that? I could call you a weenie. How about that? Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not calling you for dinner. I don't even have anything over here for dinner. Yeah, it's like what, a 12-hour drive? Am I here? Yes, you are. Did you have fun? Baconator got his payback, so he's happy now. Yeah, I guess we could hit up Denny's and watch that metal show from like what, 10 years ago. Can't time out your fellow admin or your fellow mods. I mean, come on now. I don't know how. Why is it that you have that power though? Baconator, you timed them out because you have extra sodium right now. You were cooked with extra salt today. I'm sorry. I know that was mean. I had to do it though. It was too funny not to do it. At least in my head it was. I know probably no one's laughing, but it was worth it to me. That might be a little extreme. That might be a little extreme. We had him as a moth. So you're gonna make him as well? I think he is a. I think he's just a mod though. Hey, you made the mistake that time, Baconator. So he has to get you for that. Ease up. Y'all are mods. All of you are, I think. I don't know what. I'm trying to understand what happened to give Wyatt that extra little bit of power. I'm not sure. But yeah, on here you guys are mod. I think on Discord you're admin. Are you? I don't know. I have to figure it out. Wait, what? What just happened to Wyatt's message? Wait a minute. I don't think YouTube works the same as Discord. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. What? All right, you guys. I need you guys to behave. Don't make me start having to act like an actual. I don't need to be babysitting you guys. Come on now. Chill out, both. Chill out, you guys. That's enough. Try to give you guys free reign. I can't do that. Dang, man. Jeez. Hey, that's enough. We're dropping it. Understood? Yes, Baconator, you have the right idea. This radar looks like mush now, though. Focus timmed. You might as well bring up eggplant too, since you keep on botching your spelling. Yep, there you go. I was waiting. Timmed. Focus timmed. Yeah, but now we're doing timmed. That's gonna become a thing. In fact, I may very well make that into another command. No, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. I was just making a joke, man. Chill out. Don't leave. Come on, Baconator. Don't do that. Maybe you have big thumbs like I do. Because that's a problem that I have sometimes. The storm doesn't look so impressive on this radar, though. Oh, God. You know why it's probably going to time you out just because now. Because that channel is not an admin. Why is he blocked from that channel though? Yeah, it's been Tornado 1 for like 1,000 years, but well, it actually did produce and may still be producing actually. But this radar site, it's kind of trash, if I'm being honest. Really, Wyatt? You didn't need to do that. Yeah, this radar site here is trash because we're in a radar hole. So I'm going to have to probably switch over to another one. I mean, no matter how you look at it, CC sites are trash anyway, so we're not going to see anything. Like that's just reality. Wait a minute. What's Vince? Is Vince still moving or not moving? Wait, Vince got mad about it? Wyatt. I'm not too sure I remember. Okay, no. Let's not do that, guys, because it's going to get out of hand after a while, and I'm going to have to interject. Oh my goodness, Baconator. You and the typing today is... Baconator, your typing has been horrible today. Oh my god. No, you don't need to get your payback. This is bad enough in itself. The hell? Oh my goodness. Baconator, you're just drawing like the short end today. I'm sorry. Well, either way, this radar situation is pretty bad. I can't really see much of anything at all. Was that an accident or was that on purpose? Be honest, Baconator. Be honest. Because I get the feeling it wasn't on accident. Not that it matters. It matters a bit to Wyatt, though. Wyatt had farted. Wow, really? You guys are crazy. You guys are ridiculous. I don't want to really use any of these radar sites. They all kind of suck. Why you can't call someone little boy when you're the youngest one out of all of us? That makes no sense, Wyatt. You're the youngest out of all of us. You can't call any of us little. Hey, don't, dear God. Here we go. Hey, you two, let's not, hey, don't double team. Make it a free for all. I thought that's what this was supposed to be. If you guys are going to do this, you got to do it right. And no, I will not shut up. This is my channel. That's the best look at velocity I'm probably going to get. Oh, brother. Oh, dang. Sheesh. All right. I'm going to figure out what it is that I gave him. I will give you guys the same power. How about that? So that way, no more BS unless you choose to get onto a different account. If you choose to get onto a different account, if any of the other admin do something, then you do whatever the heck you want. So if Wyatt jumps on a secondary account, then so be it. You guys want so much power. So salty about power. Daggone it. People are greedy. All right, Wyatt. No more deleting his comments. Stop it. All right. You're about to make me tell you how to get Wyatt. Stop the auto delete. Wyatt, stop the auto delete before I put you in timeout. Oh, so that's how we're doing things. Okay. Yep. All right. You think I'm playing with you. All right. All right then. Then stop the auto delete. You're tired, but you can still take that auto delete off. No, I am not going to slay nothing. Wyatt did what I told him to do, so I'm not going to put him in timeout. So there's that. But all right, you guys, you need to behave a little bit, please. Please and thank you. There isn't even an auto delete thing. Wyatt might know something that we don't. Honestly, yeah. Why is that, huh? Why is that? Well, half the time, nothing's really... No, don't act like contingent doesn't have any part in this either. Oh no! You really think you're gonna get out of this scot free? I don't think so. I don't care about none of that. I'm holding all three of you accountable. Feel every piece of this accountability. This awkward accountability. This fatherly speaking from a non-fatherly speaking. So, yeah. Go do your job, adult job thing. Uh-oh. All right, Wyatt. He slipped up. You're cleared hot. Go get him. You screwed up, Baconator. Wyatt's about to take you to Wendy's. I mean, eventually I am gonna get it to where you guys are all the same rank. Because I mean, you all do play a part in this, and it's unfair for one of you to have more power than the other. But just this one last time, it had to happen, especially since Baconator screwed up. Well, I mean, I can well, I actually can understand what you're talking about because Mom talks about that too. She's also diabetic. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give you that. I'll give you that much leniency. Who turned on subscribers only mode? There's no one here. We're the only ones talking. People are coming in and out and just saying, coming in and out without really saying anything. So it's just us. So I mean, we probably scare them half the time. Honestly, no, I know that's why. It's all right. Contingents has had enough of Wyatt, I think. Well, I mean, it looks like they need to reissue this tornado warning, but they aren't doing it. Yeah, I mean, that's a nasty little couplet right there, but where's the warning? Is it, wait a minute. Could it be that it's south of the border? This is south of the border. If you're tied, then that's a serious problem. We need to get you to. We need to call the police then. But this tornado is going to Mexico, dude. All right. Yeah, let's get back to it. Yep, that pretty much is a Mexico tornado if you ask me. If we've ever seen one, because this blue line right here is pretty much the border. Okay, contingent is ready to get to the weather here. All right, cool. Let's get to it then. Uh-oh. Looks like we have Brandon here about to do another slice of this line of storms. Maybe. He's just going to drive through the rain shafts over and over again until there's no reason not to. Can we get his feet up now? Oh, that looks pretty cool right there. But he's driving away from it. There's your outflow dominant storm right there, contingents. What are you thinking? Yeah, there's actually been a lot going on in New England today. Definitely overperforming for a margin risk. I think it would have probably had a decent chance of being a slight risk. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Guys, you see the dust getting kicked up here? And you see that one little particular area right there? Could that be a gustnado? We could be seeing a gustnado right here, guys. Look at that. No, don't buffer on me. Don't buffer on me. Look at this, you guys. That might be a gustnado. Our first gustnado on stream. Not a full-on tornado, but gustnado. That's interesting. I mean, unfortunately, with the way the CPU's set up, I can't look at radar at the same time as have this stream up, unfortunately. So I would be able to probably give you a better idea if I could do that. But right now,
all right, guys, the video officially uploaded on my Twitter page. You can go check it out there now.
There's Brandon talking.
I had a blast for it.
Going to bed, Wyatt? All right, man. Have a good night, buddy. See you next time. Oh, wow. Somebody inside.
Really got a blast north. I do not want this thing catching. I'd prefer it not to catch me because the less time I gotta spend on the precip, the better. Oh, look at this monster shelf in front of us, guys. Look at this.
Oh, look at that picture right there.
Check it out. Make sure it's turning. No, that's not turning the right way.
All right, then Wyatt, go to sleep. Good night. In fact, I can help you go to sleep too. I can put you in timeout for the rest of the night. Since you felt the need to say that. You said you was going to bed. You better go to bed then. Pretty gnarly shelf cloud right there he's driving towards. He's going to probably try to hang on the leading edge of this. Well, I think our tornado threat's probably going to be done now at this point. I mean, we probably could see maybe one more, but likelihood of it's pretty low. None of these really have the tornado possible tag on it. I guess we can examine some of those reports over towards the northeast. And probably look at radar history too. Wonder if we have anyone else from the northeast that might be looking right now. Now you guys are also getting a good look at the radar sites across the U.S. here. And probably getting a good sound from my elbow popping. Really, Baconator? Why are you making this secondary account? You're making this so obvious. Thank you, contingents. Thank you for that. It's only showing hail reports, oddly enough. I haven't seen any wind reports. Sure. Oh, if you're gonna do stuff like that, at least sub to this channel. Oh, all the little houses. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there actually is a lot of damage reports. I'm used to seeing just the number with the wind. I don't normally get to see the houses that much anymore. So I've kind of forgotten. Trees down. Yeah, if you're gonna do that, you may as well at this point. Why not? Sub to me with the alts. So be it. I'll take it. Besides, I wonder if sometimes people are unsubbing because we're silly on here. Yeah, trees down, power outages. Down trees and wires on this one. This is towards Fonda. Man, there was a lot going on today. In fact, I want to take a look at the historical radar data. Since we're on the downtrend with the severe weather over here, we're going to take a quick look at what's going on in the Northeast, and we'll go from there. May just call it a night after the fact. Okay, let's go and put this in a loop if we can. But yeah, I will take whatever subs I can get at this point. Wait, what? What in the world? This is from 324. Why is it going to 324? That was odd. Hang on a minute, contingents. I'm dealing with a thing here at the moment. They're moving north to south. That's another interesting thing. Also got hail from this too. That's also interesting. If there wasn't such a big setup going on in Texas, who knows? Maybe I would have covered. Maybe I could have tried to cover it. Why does it keep going to 324? Oh, wait. I know why. I know exactly why now. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, I wasn't questioning that. I was talking about why my radar data kept going to 324. And then I remember why. The last time I had used historical radar data, it was after Rolling Fork happened. So that's why I wasn't able to pull up the radar data at all. I went too far. I can't believe it would let me go that far. What the heck? My brain isn't working. Excuse me. First time I've ever yawned on stream. I'm sorry. Hey, up to 13 likes. Illegitimately. It is what it is at this point. Screw it. Okay. So we're All right, so quick question, contingents. What time did those storms start going off again? So I'm gonna guess probably like what? I'll probably do like 10:30, something like that. Wait, what? Hi, Mia. Don't be scared of the storms. There's no reason to be. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that was too, Baconator. I don't know what the heck that came from. You forgot how to clock. Okay. That's all good. I still figured it out. You did what now? When did that happen for you, contingents? Earlier today? I'll go to Velocity to see it. I can kind of see some indicators of it with just reflectivity alone. I'm going to go on Velocity. If it'll work. Huh? Okay. Okay, there we go. I don't know what all that was about. Wait, it didn't work. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah, it looked like it was slow for a minute, and then all of a sudden it picked up. It was about like 2 o'clock where things really started to ramp up here. That was interesting. Yeah, you can kind of tell if you just look at this little feature right here. Like it was just kind of dragging, and then all of a sudden, right around about 1 or 2 o'clock, it just really started to ramp up. That was pretty wild. I would have loved to have been in that. The whole system was farting along, and then it sped up. I was gonna make that into a bad thing, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Anyway. Yeah, that seems like this did quite a bit of damage actually. Flooding in the area too in Massachusetts. Wow. A lot going on. Well, you made him fart baconator. He shouldn't have ate the burger earlier. No, I refuse. think this was from today, by the way. This was over towards Nebraska. Yep. New tornado warning. All right, let's see if we can get that up and running. I don't know what happened to my warning indicator. I had it earlier, now it's gone. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to get my screen corrected. Come on now. Why is it doing that? There we go. There we go. All right, now we're just waiting on the radar to load, and then we can get back into the action here. Velocity signature Scarbo. Well, I can't really see anything right now. Radar site isn't loading. There we go, and yeah, it does look like crap right now. It's just one giant shear line, and then there's this one little pocket right here. Yeah, it's a pretty weak, but it's a weak but kind of tight couplet. But yeah, it's nothing that would be super concerning at the moment. Also is dropping $half size hail, I think. Okay. I gotta look at it from reflectivity standpoint to see it. My bearings aren't quite right. Oh yeah, I do see it. It's in there, but it's in an odd spot. It's not somewhere where it's gonna last for a long time, I don't think. We got a little MCS tornado signature here. Looks like this storm is gonna cross back over the border here into Texas any minute. And we may see yet another tornado warning with that. All right, Baconator. Yeah, I was thinking that eventually would happen too. But the fact that we're still seeing potential for tornadoes, and then that supercell to the south here, still pretty impressive here. Looks like we'll be hanging around for a little bit now. I was thinking maybe we could be winding down here, but this MCS is looking like it's starting to really come together. All right, while I'm at it, I'm also yeah, I figured it would extend a little further, but I think after this point, I think the dynamics are really going to start to be more fleeting, maybe. From based off what I was seeing this morning, I was impressed that it made it this far east. I wasn't super optimistic about making it too much further to these, like towards San Antonio. That's when I think this thing just kind of starts to come apart a bit, but looks like it could hold out for at least another couple hours. Yeah, the southern sector of this setup here definitely had a lot of cape. Yeah, that's what I was talking about yesterday. There was like a next to no cap at this part. Towards the north, there was a weak one even, so that wasn't. So I was thinking that initiation would be good there too. But towards the south, there was like a chance. I was thinking there was a pretty good chance these would develop, but I didn't think they would end up being tornadic or anything. So all cape, no cap. Oh, man, if you don't go on with that contingent, dang, neck's starting to hurt a little bit. No, you can't do that. Now you're pulling a baconator. Look at you. Yeah, this storm looks really crazy now. Is this storm trying to split off, actually? Wait, what? Alright, if you want to leave for a little bit, go ahead. You know I won't stop you if you have to do what you gotta do. If that does split and drop a hook in Mexico, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm not gonna lie. Because, of course, that would be the storm that I'd want to watch but wouldn't be able to cover. It still seems like this is probably going to end up coming back into Texas, though. I need to find a way to have more music in the back. Have like DMCA free metal in the background. I think that would be really cool. I wonder if we can make that happen at some point, especially if we could get like some underground artists on here. I think that'd be really cool. We've been alive for nearly 3 hours now. All right. Solid stream. Well, if I could pull up SoundCloud too, that's the other problem. I just realized something. If I pull up Chrome, we're gonna basically have like next to no CPU right now. Ah, screw it. We'll do it anyway. Hey, what's up? What's up, Baconator? Welcome back. Probably need to turn on my lamp because this computer screen is a little bit blinding. All right. Well, let's see if we can pull up SoundCloud here. Pause? Yeah, pause is right. I didn't need to know about your pickle, man. I mean, I get if you're into pickles, but that didn't need to be known, man. This is a weather stream, not your fantasy stream. Not a fantasist. You were taking so many L's on your spelling today, man. That's a mega pause right there. That is a mega pause. Dang it. You might have to send that link again, Contingents. So I'm trying to figure out a way to open it. I mean, what do you want from me? I am a metalhead after all, and I played in bands. So yeah, that still can happen, you know. Just saying. Okay, there we go. I got the link. All right, got it. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We're still holding on to some viewers here. I'm happy to see that. Shoot, I don't know if you heard the intro theme that I have, but that's just the guitar cover that I did last year, and it wasn't really as good as I thought it was. I thought it was okay when I first did it. Looking back at it now, I'm just kind of like, eh. All right, let's see if I can get this setting correct here. No, I don't want to see this pickle. Guess we'll play this for a little bit. It sounded good to me, though. But no picture. I don't need to see your pickles, please. And thank you. You get mad all you want to, I don't care. I might just time you up myself for that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not that kind of heathen until you push me to be that. I'm interested to see what this is gonna do. If this does come back into Texas and produces something, then I'm interested. But I also think this is trying to go outflow dominant. No, obviously I'm not Wyatt. I won't do that kind of stuff unless I absolutely have to. Hey, contingents in the future. Is it okay if I play this on stream every once in a while? We'll try to like build up a playlist. Number 2 favorite on the channel. I mean, okay. I mean, I'm fine with that, but I want to understand why I'm number 2 when it's my channel. What the heck? Eggplant the spider. Alright, so we're gonna have to see what's going on with this storm here. Let's see what's going on with these storms a little further to the north here. I think a lot of these storms have probably lost their severe warnings. Oh no, we still have one. And this has 60-mile-per-hour winds. Vince is continually
gives
playing
you
with this
access to
storm.
direct deposit funds up to 2 days early.
Plus, if you look at the X and Y axes,
What if
you will
everything came
notice
2
that
days early?
Okay, let me get the SoundCloud ads off of there. Also, shout out to Contingents for allowing me to play his song on here. That was pretty cool. Anyone else that's on here that's a metalhead that's on the underground side of things trying to get going? If you want me to play a song on here, let me know. Yeah, lyrics wouldn't be ideal in this situation. I need to write some instrumentals myself. I mean, me talking over lyrics is isn't gonna be like the most suitable thing. So, yeah. But no, that song was great actually, I felt like. I'm trying to work on an instrumental right now. In fact, I'm trying to fix I'm trying to finish the theme that I have, but I'm trying to, of course, get these guitar covers done for my other channel. So, yeah. But one step at a time here. Still got to make a video tonight after this stream, which I'm not sure if we're done just yet. You should fix that, Baconator. You should fix that right now. I'm just kidding. It's okay if you aren't. I mean, I understand at least that metal doesn't always appeal to everyone. So if you don't like metal, it's okay. Wait, that actually scared you? Good grief. I didn't even try. I'm sorry. Like, I'm actually sorry if that did scare you. That wasn't my intent, but at the same time, what the? You should fix that. You should fix that right now. That, I think that it does sound a little creepy. Let's see. Are the commands working now? Because I've been having problems with the Streamlabs bot this stream. Come on, Streamlabs, let's go. Well then, we're still having problems with that. The Streamlabs site was down a little bit earlier, and I guess it hasn't quite recovered yet. So, yeah, it doesn't look like any commands are working, so, yeah. That's a bummer. Bacon bot has been deactivated. What are you talking about? No one ran this by me. I wanted to know that I didn't know there was a bacon bot. Oh wow. Doing some Wyatt-esque stuff there. Bacon bot has been deactivated. Shoot, sometimes I think my admin are just as much of a star of the show as the weather, even though it's partially me that allows them to do that. All right, I guess we got to figure out what to do here. 'Cause I'm super leery of this storm that's off to the south here. Oh gosh. Okay, give me a second. I won't get a copy claim for this, will I? Wait, oh no. This does not sound like a good idea. All right, we'll wait for him then. What the heck is this, contingents? All right, we'll do it. Oh gosh, this doesn't sound good. This sounds great. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck is this? Alright, it looks like we're gonna have to cut that short now. Hate to cut it short, but we got a tornado warning now. It's time to get to it. This tornado warn. Wait, that's probably how I can get the siren to work, is to put it on SoundCloud. But anyway, though, radar indicated tornado warning with a ping pong ball size hail for Edwards and Valverde County in central Texas. It's until 9 p.m. Central Daylight. This is capable of producing a tornado over Loma Alta, moving southeast at 30. So Loma Alta, Carter Valley, Vinegaron, I guess, and Devils River Estate, Nat area del Norte. Take shelter right now. All right, so oh, okay. This looks crazy. I can already tell. Okay, maybe it doesn't look that crazy. Looks like an MCS tornado, relatively outflow dominant, but there is a little couplet right here. I wouldn't be surprised if a tornado does drop off of this very briefly, especially with that surge of outflow. The RFD might be strong enough to at least sustain it for a brief period. I don't see any indicators of that happening right now, though. But this is very much capable of being able to do that. Well, I said capably. Wow. Thank you for the sub, Claire Lane. I hope you are doing well, and hopefully you are safe if you happen to be in this one, and hope you're taking shelter. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my attention with this was to this storm south of the border. I'm still wondering if this will come back in and maybe produce. But I was completely caught by surprise by this little inflow notch here. Wow, the lightning is really starting to pick up with these cells, though. So these storms are going to continue to have a good bit of instability later into the night, really. Thankfully, the rest of the dynamics aren't going to be as impressive, so we're probably going to start to see a decline shortly here within the next hour or so. But overall, it's not going to be that bad. You did? I might have missed that one. Well, I mean, yeah. You did tell me about that. And just kind of got caught up in other things, I guess. This one has still got a lot of my attention, because I think this is about to come back over into the Texas border, cross back over into Texas from the border, and then probably have a tornado warning on it again. It just doesn't seem like it's finished just yet. All right, so overall, these are pretty much the last storms we're going to be covering here. Once these storms dissipate, we're probably going to call it a night, or once these storms start to weaken a bit. And also, for a little backstory, I'm interested in this cell because back here, this is where the storm had produced a tornado before going south of the border here. And it still has the shape of a supercell here. So it could very well reproduce once again. It is in an environment where it's possible, but as of right now, I'm not super concerned about it. And I just bumped the mic. I'm very sorry, guys. Hopefully that didn't hurt anyone's ears. Shouldn't have, but just in case it did, my apologies. Excuse me. Oh, by the way, contingents, did you see my short from this morning? The short that I put up, or the TikTok? The one with the where that was really going to be the intro to the video this morning, but the video didn't work. The video went wrong. Or something went wrong with the video file, I should say. I'm trying to add like more humor to my videos every once in a while. Not always, but I mean, but we've been at it for a while, you know, throughout the course of the year. Yeah, like literally I had a whole video like recorded, ready to go, but something went wrong with the video file when I tried to put it into YouTube's cloud, so that way I could upload it. And in turn, I wasn't able to use it. So, no morning video like what we would have normally seen from me. Kind of mad about that one, not gonna lie. Okay, so maybe now I guess we could go back to the music for the meantime. Just a little bit. This couplet's already starting to well, no, it's not. There's still a little something there, but it's nothing crazy. If there is going to be a tornado on the ground, it's not going to be a very big one. It should be a small one. It could still be powerful, but all in all, I don't think this is going to be a long track tornado by any stretch, or a long-lived tornado at that. But there's varying points of rotation within this polygon, that's for sure. Let me go ahead and look at velocity. Oh, okay, I'm already looking at velocity here. Let's go ahead and look at the CC real quick. See if we have any sort of debris in the air. The area being more rural, the chance of this being on the ground and picking up less debris, probably making it harder to see on here, it's going to be a little bit higher. Nonetheless, though, we'll still keep an eye on it. We'll set this into a loop real quick and go from there. I guess we'll go ahead and do this real quick. Uh-oh. So, I mean, it could still be, like I said, this probably isn't going to be a long-lived tornado, but it looks like it could be a pretty strong one. I mean, you can get that with an MCS. You can still get, like, a strong tornado for sure. And just as quickly as you talk about that, the scan changes. Dang. All right, let me go and look at this right here, magnifying glass. Still see 70. Regardless of whether or not this storm is outflow dominant, there are some really strong winds in here. This is probably going to get a destructive severe thunderstorm warning tag on it for sure. I see no reason why these winds can't make it to the surface. Decape on this setup has been crazy leading up to today, so I have no lack of confidence here that we can't see damaging winds with this storm here. But yeah, this is a ridiculous storm regardless of whether it produces or not. It's still going to produce some pretty intense damage. But don't be surprised if we end up seeing a Confirmed tornado here for just a moment. But it looks like it's going to be mainly staying in rural areas, thankfully. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead and go to reflectivity once again. Then we're going to shift back to the south and keep an eye on this storm along with that storm that's riding the border here. Storm still has its inflow notch, but that hook is not looking so good. Seems like it's more outflow dominant than anything else right now. We'll see what it does once it crosses a border here, which we should probably see in the next little bit. Wow, look at the hook that's tried to form on this. This is like an embedded supercell. This is full on about just about a full on embedded supercell here. It's almost a classic supercell of that. So this could produce another tornado, maybe even a stronger one. We're going to have to watch this storm a little bit closer now. It has a notable hook on it. Yeah, that hook looks impressive, contingents. Like, this looks really impressive. I'm actually a little bit concerned about Carter Valley here. Let's hope you guys are taking shelter. I definitely would recommend that you guys take shelter here. You know, I know the timing's bad. It kind of does. Contingents, quick question, though. I know the timing's bad, but should I just try and sound the siren that I've made? Or, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. It makes no sense. I timed it. Oh, it needs to be better timed. This storm looks really nasty right now. Yeah, when we get an observed, maybe I'll try and time it. I need to figure out how some of these other guys have it synced up. Have had stuff like that synced up. You can? We got to look into that because, man. For each alert, I can customize the sound effect, huh? I might need to figure out how to do that because if so, I've been doing things goofy for the longest time. Okay. Oh, you got my hopes up. That's all right. I was hoping there was a way. There may yet still be, but probably a little different than what we were thinking. Nope. Wait a minute. What are these cogwheels here? Yeah, I can scroll down, but I can't do anything else. The cogwheel just seems like, I don't know. We got this one really impressive tornado. Oh, there is a sound. Uh-oh. And here goes the CPU starting to act out. Hang on. Yeah, it's acting up right now. We'll probably have to do this after the stream. As much as I want to. I'm still trying to learn how to do all this stuff. But yeah, I think the CPU is not going to go along with it right now. I might need to close something out really quick. Yeah, I think I'm going to close. I have to close the Chrome, so no more music for a little bit. Maybe I could get it to work that way, though. Just bear with me for a second here, folks. Or better yet, I think I'm just going to wait till after the stream. Maybe we can do voice chat and just try to remind me, maybe. I don't know. If you have time. Obviously, I know you have other stuff to do. Because I know we're missing out on this tornado right now. This is likely going to produce a tornado if it isn't already. In fact, this storm has more of my attention than that southern cell now. Although it does look like it's trying to develop a weak echo region too. Maybe a donut hole there. Hook's starting to close up a little bit though. It's still sufficient enough to introduce that tornado warning further. Has a 70 mile per hour tag on it. Officially, yeah, maybe later tonight. I don't know. Or I should be able to figure it out myself. This is something I can do. I'm not that inept, am I? No, I should be able to I should be able to handle it. I mean, if you guys just really want to VC, then we can do that. Yeah. Hair itching. Yeah, this definitely has a destructive thunderstorm tag on it. Severe thunderstorm warning tag to it. I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to be intrusive, man. That's all. I'm trying to be respectful. I'm not just going to say, I'm not going to be that guy that's like, hey, you have to do this now. You have to do that now. I'm always going to ask you. I've always been about trying to be respectful. Don't always pull it off, but I try at least. But yeah, I'm not down with intentionally trying to be that guy. Not unless I have to. Let's go ahead and look at velocity. Let's see what we got here. Still plenty of lightning with this storm, so it looks like it still could be intensifying. I don't think this is going to produce a tornado. But this is definitely producing some damaging winds. Okay, contingent, you can hush it. How about that? Think you want to be like that? Hush it. How about that? Guess you guys don't want me to be nice. Sheesh. Oh, 90 miles. Oh, there's 100 miles an hour. There are some really strong winds in this thunderstorm, regardless of whether or not this is producing a tornado. I hope anyone that's in the path of this is taking shelter. Because this looks like this is going to do damage regardless. Thankfully, this is in a relatively rural area, but there are a couple of small towns in the way. Could be heading towards State Road 377 here. And right now I don't see any towns necessarily, which is good. Carter Valley is the only one that I really see in the line here. It's the only one I'm concerned with at this point. But it could be a few more towns maybe down the line. Right now I'm thinking no. Mostly I'm looking at state parks here, so I think after Carter it looks like it's going to stay rural. Yeah, this is definitely going to stay rural. All right then, so I guess in the meantime, yeah, I see it though. It's faint, but it's there. Yeah. Some more smaller towns here. But this one has a severe thunderstorm warning with probably half dollar size hail and 60 mile per hour. Winds are a lot weaker here on the radar though, so not as concerned about that. And there's our formerly tornado warned storm, not looking as impressive again. I don't think it's going to produce. I think this is going to be the only chance left. It's going to be these last two storms that are further to the south. Once it exits that tornado watch, though, I think we might be on the way out. Man, let's hope it's not that. Well, fortunately, the tornado warning and the strongest of the winds are going to stay pretty well north of that position, of that location, I mean, so it's not going to be a problem. Or at least I don't think so. All right, so I'm looking at mesoscale on my other computer screen. I'm not able to show that right now, but from what I'm seeing here, we've downgraded now to a slight risk, which is good. And the storms are starting to exit the slight risk area in the next little bit here. So, as a whole, I think we're going to be done in just a little bit here, probably within the next half an hour or so, maybe sooner than that. It's reservoir, it's not a reservation. It's all right, dude. You're good. It's an easy mistake to make. It's not that bad. Well, we're losing our hook now. We're getting a series of inflow notches, though. Why would you cancel radar? Never mind. This segment's starting to bow out now. Probably going to see some strong winds from that in just a minute. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go through here and see what we got. Plenty of 60s. Close to 70 pretty much. The winds are starting to weaken where that updraft was for the tornado. We're still getting into the 70s here. Maybe a few 80s could even be possible. Winds aren't surprisingly that strong yet in this little sector where it's bowed out here. All right. So, still up to 9 people watching. Okay. Appreciate you guys being here, sticking it out. Well, wish I had chaser feeds I could have shown you guys, but there wasn't many people to work with here. Where are you? Are you still at work and they're watching that? Sheesh. I'm sorry you got to deal with that, man. Okay, one thing that often throws me off with this is whenever there's like tornado watches or severe thunderstorm watches or warnings, and we see these little yellow lines here. Because one thing you have to keep note of is the fact that winds going away from the radar can sometimes be yellow if they're blowing strong enough. Oh, you're still at work. Yikes. Sorry, you got to deal with all that. We'll probably wait for this warning to expire, and then we'll probably see what's going to happen next here. 23 minutes. Oops. Oh, gosh. The one thing that I can't still seem to figure out with Radar Omega is trying to make sure that I don't click on the wrong thing. All right. So we're going to go back to reflectivity here, and I'm probably going to start working a little more towards closing out the stream here, because we don't have too much longer to go. Got up to 13 likes tonight. A couple people even subbed, and I appreciate all of you. Ah, brother. Oh, that was my elbow that just popped. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I have to shake that one off. I'm not going to lie. It kind of stung. Okay, so this is almost played out exactly like how the HRRR looked this morning. Once we got towards like 10 o'clock, this was starting to kind of come apart here. And it looks like I'm seeing that scenario unfolding right before us. I think they just canceled that tornado warning too. Okay. All right. So I don't know how much longer we'll be on for. We'll probably be on for another 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll probably be on our way off of here. And then a long night still awaits, as we're probably going to be I'm probably going to be up still late into the evening working on stuff for both this channel and my second channel, and trying to fix what the heck is going on with my commands for some of my bots here, my Streamlab bots. 'Cause it kind of helps I try to do what I can to help make the admins' lives easier a little bit too. All right. What do you think in contingents? Because I think this storm's going to mainly stay over rural areas and start to dissipate. Yeah, there have been no commands working tonight, dude. Not for anybody, not for me, Baconator, Wyatt. For whatever reason, we haven't gotten a single command to work today. So I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with that and fix it. Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's not working. It's all right. Looks like we may have a little time before the next live stream. So, well, unless you guys wanted to go live to talk about Arlene, which, well, really that's a moot point. Because, I mean, if we were to go live in the next couple of days, we wouldn't really be able to see a whole lot. More or less just the bare minimum, I would say. So, yeah. Well, what do you think in the contingents? I mean, it has pretty good damaging winds with it, but if it stays over rural areas and goes into less favorable environment, it's not going to last much longer. I suppose we can just wrap this one up, I guess. You want to call it a night, man? Stomach's getting a little wild. What the heck is this? What the heck are you? What? Okay, wait, what? So let me read this right. Make sure I'm understanding you. This storm is a big, angry, wacky, waving. Oh my gosh. Where do you come up with this stuff sometimes? I can't even say that without laughing. A big, angry, wacky, waving, inflatable arm flailing tube. I'm just picturing that, and then somehow in all of this, we find a picture later of this storm going over a inflatable arm tube. So, do you want to keep covering it or no? Oh my gosh. That was funny, though. That was very funny. That is the first time I've ever heard of a storm being I'm at a loss for words, honestly. I've never had an analogy to a storm like that. Don't cover it. Yeah, I don't think this is really going to do much anything. It's over a rural area. I think we'll call it a night here, wrap it up, and we're going to go ahead and get ready for the next one. They've been here before. So I think we'll go ahead and call it a night here on this end. As Contingent said, stay away from windows in South Texas tonight. If you have a safe spot that's more towards the interior, if you happen to be under a destructive severe thunderstorm warning, definitely do so. We got a lot of stuff to do on this end. Maybe within the next couple weeks or so, we may go live again, depending on how weather turns out. But videos will be up soon on that. Till then, it's just Ty and, well, Contingents, and along with whoever is left watching on the admin side, signing off. You guys all have a good night, and we will see you again soon.